Today's episode is all about pizza, but not just any pizza, big pizza. Like maybe like that big. Also, stick around to the end to see how many times I say the word pizza. I bet it's a lot. Back in the 90s, there was a war for your taste buds, and it was a delicious war filled with cheese, pepperoni, and pineapple. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Fight about it in the comments! The three giant pizza corporations of the 90s did everything they could to entice you to eat their cheesy goodness. Pizza Hut had the Book It program and worked with local schools to promote literacy by rewarding kids with a piping hot personal pan pizza. We were kings and queens in those days. Domino's had a disgusting mascot. I don't know how that worked, but it did. And their commercials were awesome.
Call Domino's Pizza and avoid the noise.
Video game, not so much. And Little Caesars had a catchphrase. To be fair, it was really simple. Pizza, pizza.
Pizza, pizza.
Look, selling pizza isn't exactly the hardest business venture. That's how it would go to your acquaintance from high school that you haven't spoken to in 20 years whose Facebook message you left on read because they have an amazing buy-in opportunity for you to sell candles that smell like steak and eggs. But in 1993, the big three were engaged in the mutually assured destruction of our bowels when they started to try to make the biggest pizza possible. Pizza Hut introduced the Bigfoot, Domino's the Dominator, and Little Caesars the Big Cheese. Despite the uncreatively named Big Cheese, Little Caesars did fire the first shot in the Great Pizza War, and they were rewarded by it when they saw a 54% increase in their sales. The 11 by 22.5-inch pizza was actually two Detroit-style pizzas shoved in a single box. Sure, it's not one continuous pie, but this was also at an age when people didn't feel the need to take a photo of everything they've ever eaten for strangers on the internet. This 24-slice behemoth weighed 4.5 pounds and was only available for pickup since Little C's offered neither a dine-in experience or delivery. Part of their business model was offering more for less, but your ass has to come in and get it, so get going. And so began the Great Pizza War of 1993. Pizza Hut, being the top dog of the pizza world, didn't want to let an opportunity to dominate their competitors in the market pass them by. Bringing out the big guns, they employed the mythical creature Bigfoot to help sell their pie. Here's what Pizza Hut's interpretation of Bigfoot looks like. Not exactly my first choice of design, but he is hairy. He's wearing a sweet tank top and swim shorts, and his pizza comes in a bag. Pizza will be here soon, guys. Unlike Little Caesars, Pizza Hut said, fuck it, and made one giant 2-foot-long pizza with up to 3 toppings for $10.99. $23.77 in 2024 dollars. Still seems like a lot of money. And finally, Domino's was tardy to the pizza party with the Dominator. By a landslide, the Dominator was the biggest of the 3 pizzas. A 30-slice pizza measuring a whopping 10 by 30 inches. When touting the size of the Dominator, Tim McIntyre, Domino's executive VP, said, "Laid side by side, the Dominator is bigger than my 3-year-old. I wonder how he came to that conclusion. Daddy, why am I laying next to this pizza? Just hold still for a second. I gotta see something. Can I have a piece? Not right now. Just hold still. Why can't I have a piece? Because it's for work. Now hold still. Despite the girth of this pizza monstrosity, a poor business decision would ultimately be the downfall of the Dominator, as we'll find out in a second as we get into the marketing for these pies. Since Little Caesars was the first out the gate, they went hard with their television commercials. It seems they spent all the money that they had to get a man born in 1896 who smoked 300,000 cigars in his lifetime to appear in their ad. I'm talking about the legendary George Burns. Who? Still don't know what I'm talking about? It's okay. Even back in the 90s, most of us had forgotten about this vaudeville, radio, television icon. But he makes an appearance in their commercial playing the part of the Big Cheese himself. Pizza Hut leaned heavily into the mythos of the Bigfoot creature, not just with their regular promos on TV, billboards, and newspapers, but Pizza Hut was looking to create a cultural event. Also, check this out. This commercial features a young Haley Joel Osment before his big break in The Sixth Sense. They kept calling him Jaylee Hole.
I want to tell you my secret now.
I see a pizza mascot. based on a mythological creature.
While you're awake?
And he's ugly. I forgot your breadsticks. Seeing the Bigfoot come out big dick swinging, Little Caesars thought, God, I didn't think it was possible to find something bigger than cultural icon George Burns. All right, people, what else is big? Anyone? Monster trucks? Fucking genius. And not just one monster truck, but a Galactus-sized monster truck that crushes a Bigfoot pizza little baby truck. Still using old people in those ads. Not wanting to be outdone, Pizza Hut went all in when they leased a $4 million blimp and slapped Mr. Foot on the side to drum up more interest in select cities across the country. This blimp roadshow proved to be a successful move for Pizza Hut. We loved watching blimps back then, I guess. However, nothing lasts forever, as the citizens of New York would soon find out. While originally meant to be part of the 4th of July fireworks celebration hovering over the city, and presumably throwing coupons down at the population below, the Bigfoot blimp slowly crashed onto a building on West 53rd Street in Manhattan. Thankfully, no one was seriously injured. Even with the added tragedy of the Bigfoot blimp crashing, Pizza Hut did manage to bring in a whopping $5.8 billion in sales. At this point, you're probably wondering where the marketing for Domino's fits in all of this. Well, it was minimal. Despite being considerably larger than the others, remember, this pizza is bigger than a 3-year-old. They managed to alienate their customers by not offering a delivery option. Domino's, who is known for their fast delivery, only offered the Dominator as a carry-out option. I mean, I imagine the delivery drivers would have had a hard time driving around with multiple Dominators in their car, but then to put that challenge squarely on the greasy shoulders of your customers, I just don't think it's a great idea. And I don't even have a business degree. I have a degree in poor sleep habits. You're probably wondering why I don't have a lot of images or videos of the Dominator. I can only find this one commercial. It's almost like there is no evidence of the Dominator from the 90s online. So here we are in the year 2024. Or if you're watching this in the year 2099, hi, I'm probably dead. Don't touch my stuff. Maybe I've become cynical, but seeing the pizza landscape these days just doesn't excite me like it used to. I get it, there's only so much you can do with a pizza, and the logistics of the big pizza of the 90s were certainly a nightmare. Little Caesars business all but collapsed after the pizza wars, closing hundreds of locations between 1998 and 2001. Their value offerings, like the $5 hot and ready, while seen as a value, is also viewed as low, poor quality food. And it's kind of hard to disagree. I mean, school pizza ranks higher than Little Caesars hot and ready. In fact, I've re-enrolled in school just so I can have that pizza again. And get my business degree, Dad. JK, I don't know my dad. Pizza Hut still experimented over the years with the likes of the stuffed crust pizza, cheeseburger stuffed pizza, Cheez-It pizza, and my personal favorite that I miss oh so dearly, the dessert pizza. Not this one, this one. I hope I put them in the right order. Domino's, who was the biggest loser in the pizza wars of the 90s, ended up actually coming out on top, sales-wise. Likely by shifting focus back onto what made them successful, bringing back the Noid. I mean, he did come back, but no, they focused on their delivery because it's still a huge convenience for busy people all over the US. Even introducing the Domino's tracker after you've placed your order. Whether or not the tracker is accurate, there's just something satisfying about seeing your pie presumably handled with care by somebody named Todd. Thanks, Todd. And that's going to do it for this episode of I Miss the 90s. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you enjoyed the video, well, do the thing. The like, the comment, the subscribe thing. I like to see that. Thanks. Also, if you can't get enough pizza talk, why don't you head on over to this video. Right here. All about the Noid, who I mentioned earlier. Warning, he's gross. Until next time, dudes, I'm Mike O'Connor. Pizza's here. Later.